the Spirit of YCO Award. And with the Spirit of YCO, can you all join hands together and raise it to the sky? All the contestants, join hands and raise it to the sky. All of you, raise your hands to the sky, join hands together. Raise your hands to the Spirit of YCO.
IIHM.
Check, 1, 2, check.
Young Chef Olympiad has always been much more than a mere cooking contest. It is about coming together of nations and exchange of goodwill for a united love for food. This year, with the theme Forward Together, the United World of Young Chefs is a fun and interactive event hosted by IIHM in the backdrop of a week-long contest. 55 countries, 55 national dishes cooked by the 55 contestants themselves at their own institute kitchens. UWYC is not a part of a competitive section but just a gesture of affection and mutual respect for each other. This year, the event is virtual, yet contestants are a sight to behold. A series of events were lined up for the day, like the live symposiums, live sessions with industry stalwarts such as Kapoor, Ranveer, Brar, amongst other industry reputes. The fun of it is also shared by the many viewers who watch the event live. Can an event be any better? After all, when it is that, you find world cuisine, 55 national dishes with 24 time zones united under one event.
And Dr. Bose, thank you for making sure that people do not lose hope. It is a landmark event in history of hospitality. With this kind of arrangement, with this technology, by putting everyone together, I'm awestruck by the scale of this competition. IIHM takes the lead with a leader so ably assisting you. I think kudos to the entire team.
Final moment arrives as the winner is announced. And the winner is
gold medal. The big trophy from the hands of man with a golden jacket goes to, hold your breaths, goes to Hong Kong. YCO, YCO.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all the ladies and gentlemen who have logged in from different parts of the world. This is the opening ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad. Ladies and gentlemen, 176 cameras, 50 plus countries across 24 time zones are going to fight out the biggest culinary battle on planet Earth in the next coming 7 days. Over 150 chef judges are going to log in from different parts of the world to make this competition a success. YCO also brings in 124 guest sessions the next 1 week to bring a massive knowledge corridor to the students of International Institute of Hotel Management and to all students globally who are about to log in these separate 3 channels that are going to beam live guest sessions from around the world. Now, before I move forward, let's take a view of the Young Chef Olympiad 2015 onwards.
The International Institute of Hotel Management has emerged as a true leader in the tourism excellence. It connects India's talented youth to the wider sector and the world. Furthermore, the IIHM Global Center of Tourism and Hospitality Research is a forum that will enhance this unique relationship between hospitality, education, and employers.
The International Young Chef Olympiad, YCO, hosted by IIHM, an exclusive partner International Hospitality Council, IHC, UK, started with the vision of being the best global platform to bring the world closer via food. Since its inception in 2015, YCO is now arguably the world's biggest culinary contest.
From Armenia to Zimbabwe, from Canada to Cambodia, from England to Egypt, from Ireland to India. This is the United Nations of Young Chefs, ladies and gentlemen.
We are the champs, we are the young chefs, ready to do and give it our best.
My first one comes from Canada.
Sizzle and bake.
Silver Olympiad goes to Malaysia. Singapore!
The pandemic, in fact, gave a truly new and altogether different experience, maintaining the glamour and spirit even on the virtual platform.
The big trophy goes to Hong Kong.
Once again, 55+ countries over 24 time zones will connect in its 8th edition. With the theme Global Goals, YCO 2022 is a call for action to countries to achieve the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations.
Namaskar, and it is my great pleasure and honor to be part of this incredible event. And I must say that I'm very excited for two reasons. Firstly, we share two languages. As a global community, we share the language of tourism and we share the language of the SDGs. That is something that connects around the world. And importantly, what also connects us is cuisine. Gastronomy has become an incredible part of culture, and it's very important that we as a community continue to use gastronomy to celebrate who we are as a people and how we bound around the world. So thank you for your participation. We are incredibly excited about the year ahead, and we thank you for being a part of our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and to all the people who've just logged into our social media feeds. You're watching the opening ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, well, any event is not possible without the supporters and without the sponsors. I'd like to thank our gold sponsor, ASPD, American Skill and Personality Development, sponsor of the event, Mr. Raju Sharma. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma. Well, I'd like to also thank Fratelli Wines, Reserva Wines, Tully Hope Beverage Academy, Asian School of Tea, Once Upon a Bottle, Monin Syrups, Geeta Fabrics, MTDC, Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation, India Tourism, Delhi under Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, India Tourism Karnataka, Telangana Tourism Development Corporation, BCCI, Palash Foundation, Indismart Wings, Chili Chicken, EduGuy, Young Tech Olympiad, Indismart Hotels, Good Food Cafe, T2, Telegraph, EduGraph, EduDrone, We Connect, Adventure Zone, Mumbai, Golden Age Care Homes, Sulawine, Uran, Management Academy, Futura Campus, Red Fort Global, Amul, United States Soya Export Council. And a special mention to Dr. Zenobia Nadursha, MBE. She has been a supporter of this event since its inception, not only morally, but financially. Thank you so very much, Dr. Zenobia, for financially supporting the Young Chef Olympiad since the beginning, and we love you all. Well, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for me to welcome the countries that have logged in today. You are going to fight out the biggest culinary battle on planet Earth.
Please welcome Armenia. Chanto Dase Neumo Professional Franco-Armenia. Harbi Garakani and Gayen Simonian. Please welcome Bangladesh. NHTTI. Jahida Begum. Nadia Islam Qazi. Put on your hands together for Barbados. Barbados Community College, Hospitality Institute, Trimeni Ricky and Dijuan Topin. Please welcome the Kingdom Country, Bhutan, Royal Institute for Tourism and Hospitality. Put on your hands together for Bulgaria, HRC Culinary Academy, represented by Henry Donios and Irina Bachwarova. Put on your hands together for Canada, Canada College, Fenton Flynn and Mia Hills. Put on your hands together for Colombia, Augustinian University, Julio Cesar Gonzalez Alonso, Juliana Hunza Butrago. Put on your hands together for Costa Rica, Bocuse Dio Costa Rica. Please welcome England, Westminster Kingsway College, represented by Christopher Baston and Joe Slater. Please welcome Equatorial Guinea, Grand Hotel Jibloho Culinary School, the Sangha Jean Bosco and Isabel Mangio Neo Mae. Put in your hands together for Greece, Limonde Institute of Hotel and Tourism Studies, and Anastopoulos Victor Georgios Kelidis Alexandros. Put on your hands together for the coolest country, Iceland, Hospitality and Culinary School of Iceland, Egir Frioriksen and Haldor Haflidason. Put on your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the host country, India, represented by International Institute of Hotel Management, Clement de Cruz and Sora Valentin Gomes. Please welcome Indonesia, Bandung Institute of Tourism, Raihan Adam and Fyodora Marvella. Please welcome Iran, Pani Meher Iranian Culinary Academy, Hossein Behrami and Mohammad Reza Hashmijidpour. Please welcome Italy, Docento Tecnico Pratico, Ecole Hoteleria de la Vele d'Aoste, Gianluca Masullo and Matteo Signetti. Please welcome Kenya, Boma International Hospitality College, Chris Burton and Horace Ayub Odo. Please welcome Lesotho, the Nabalos Chef School of Hospitality. Please welcome Malaysia, Taylor's University. Please welcome the beautiful island country, Maldives, the Maldives National University. Please welcome Mexico Gastronomy School of Anahuac University, Aldo Omar Morales and Nicole Elliott. Put your hands together for Namibia. Silver Spoon Hospitality Academy in Namibia. Terence Jenkinson and William Johannes Van Zele. Put your hands together for the Kingdom Country, Nepal. Academy of Culinary Art and Hospitality Management, Surya Mahat and Ajay Pun. Put on your hands together for New Zealand, Wellington Institute of Technology, Scott Campbell and Sian Letitia Davis. Put on your hands together for Nigeria, CMK Culinary Art School, Ayike Elizabeth Uluchukwu and Hope Isaac. Put on your hands together for Northern Ireland, Southeastern Regional College Bangor campus. Please welcome Oman National Hospitality Institute. Put on your hands together for Russia, Russian International Academy of Tourism, Efimov Anatoly Dmitriev, and represented by Petrov Danlil. Please welcome Saudi Arabia, Zadak Saudi Culinary Academy, Tarek Abuname and Ms. Zainab Bakar Al Mubarak. Put on your hands together for Scotland, City of Glasgow College, Hayley McCook and Robbie McDougall. Put on your hands together for Seychelles, Seychelles Tourism Academy. Put on your hands together for Singapore at Sunrise Global Chef Academy, Singapore, Dylan Low and Chong J.D. Please welcome South Korea, Wusong University, Per Henrik Johnson and Seoyoung Kim. Put on your hands together for Spain, Escola Superior de Hostelería de Barcelona, Jacob Salvador Fernandez and Nicolas Marchand Zapata. Put on your hands together for Sri Lanka, William Anglis Institute. Put on your hands together for Switzerland, BHMS Business of Hotel Management School, Sean Leonard and Donovan Aaron Tan. Put on your hands together for Tunisia, Academy at Back. Please welcome Turkey, Turkish Culinary Academy, Muzaffar Mutlu and Sirin Kaya. Put on your hands together for Uganda, the Cooking School Uganda, Henry Wanyama Francis, Mukisa Enoch. Please welcome Uzbekistan, International Center of the Uzbek Culinary Art, Ahmad Kamadamov and Alina Al-Saban. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, put on your hands together for Wales, Cardiff and Wales College, Eric Couturier and Taran Moss.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. These are the countries that will participate in the world's biggest culinary Olympiad on planet Earth. Well, to welcome you, we've got a tradition of welcoming all our guests through a welcome dance. So here we go and watch a small welcome dance in your honor.
सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Just now to our social media feeds. You're watching the opening ceremony of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad on planet Earth. And this is the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce you to a personality, a dreamer, a visionary, a man who started this all. Well, somewhere half decade ago, somewhere in the London pub, sitting with Professor David Foskett, this man dreamed of something called an event that connects the whole world. The man dreamed of something like bringing the whole culinary world together. And yes, on this evening in a pub in London, Young Chef Olympiad was born. Well, 3 months down the line from that date, 2015 Young Chef Olympiad was live. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel School, Dr. Suborno Bose. But before I call him, let's watch a small AV about him.
Dr. Suborno Bose, a brilliant chartered accountant and founder of Indismart Group, IIHM, is a first-generation entrepreneur and hospitality icon. He is the man behind the Young Chef India Schools, Young Chef India Junior, and the Young Chef Olympiad series that promote young culinary talent around the country and the world. He is also CEO of the International Hospitality Council and initiated International Hospitality Day, celebrated every year on 24th April. Dr. Bose conferred the Hall of Fame to Mr. Ratan N. Tata, Chairman of Tata Group in 2017 on this occasion. Dr. Bose believes in striving hard to provide the best platform in education in every field. So he founded EduGuy, the online education and admission platform designed to meet the needs of present generation students. Dr. Bose has received many prestigious awards, including the Economic Times Most Promising Business Leaders of Asia Award in the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. He also received the ET Now Business Leader of the Year Education Award earlier this year. He has been conferred with honorary doctorate by Queen Margaret University, UK, Edinburgh Napier University, and West London University, UK. He is a passionate foodie and loves to fly his small microlight aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Suborno Bose.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good evening in India. Good afternoon, good morning, and a very good day. Welcome to the show back again. Welcome and Bevono, Salam Datang, Namaste, Namaskar from all of us at the Young Chef Olympiad. We are back, and what an epic, historic 8th IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad 2022 is going to be. Today, we are all absolutely delighted, super excited, because we never thought we'll do it. With all the pandemic, with all the challenges, but what we did with over 45 nations, actually cooking off starting tomorrow, and with the closing ceremony coming on Saturday, I think it's nothing short of a miracle. So welcome back, welcome again to the biggest, greatest, finest Olympiad for the culinary students anywhere in the globe, anytime in the globe. It's my great privilege on behalf of me, our chairman, David Foskett, principal judge, Sanjeev Kapoor, and the entire team at IIHM, entire team at the Young Chef Olympiad organizing committee, entire team at the ISC London, all the well-wishers, all the sponsors, and all the judges, all the contestants, and everyone associated with this absolutely incredible event. Welcome back and good evening from me up here in India. It's such a great pleasure to be back again. The theme for the Young Chef Olympiad 2022 is based on the United Nations SDG goals, the global goals that is much more important now like never before, as we are possibly just coming out of the pandemic, but in a lot of places in the world, not quite. I think the global goals of the United Nations are absolutely inspirational for all of us. So we decided to make the global goals the theme for the 8th edition of the International Young Chef Olympiad. And it's not only that, apart from the culinary skills, apart from the cooking, this year we have inserted the culinary research based on the 17 SDGs as a part of the International Young Chef Olympiad. It's such a great honor to have all of you from Bulgaria to Barbados, from Iceland to Indonesia, and of course, from Indonesia to India. Although we are now connected virtually with all the lovely people out here, I can see on my virtual LED background. It's such a pleasure to really say a very warm welcome back and warm welcome as we take on the spirit of Young Chef Olympiad. the flames of the Young Chef Olympiad, the passion of the Young Chef Olympiad, the friendship, the bonding, and that spirit that lives on and on and on. And this is the core of the Young Chef Olympiad. And as Professor David Foskett always say, it's not a cooking competition. It is a competition, all right, but it is a place where we all come together to celebrate the spirit of youth, to celebrate the spirit of friendship, celebrate the spirit of bonding, the global unity of all being together under one umbrella of Young Chef Olympiad, friends for life, and we all come and celebrate the youth of the globe. That is the passion, that is the DNA, that is the mantra, that is the vision of the Young Chef Olympiad. And once again, we are back with our lovely judges who had been our pillars right from 2015. And without the judges, this Young Chef Olympiad would never have taken place. And I take this opportunity today to thank all the judges who have actually given everything to make sure that the Young Chef Olympiad becomes one of the best platform for the young people all over the world. So thank you so much, all the judges, on behalf of me, on behalf of all of us at the Young Chef Olympiad team, on behalf of IIHM, and on behalf of International Hospitality Council, London. It is really heartening to see the response. In fact, 5 months back, when we are on to a Zoom call regarding the Young Chef Olympiad, all the judges, lead judges, Professor Foskett, Ron Scott, and the team, we were not sure whether we'll get even 20 participants. Pandemic was creating all kinds of panic, all kinds of difficult time for the young people. Colleges, universities all over the world were closed, and we were never sure whether we can do it. But I'm so delighted. In fact, not delighted, I'm so excited to see today. I never thought that I'll see today evening where over 45 countries are actually will be contesting in the 8 most historic, most iconic, most epic Young Chef Olympiad that the world have ever seen. My thanks to all the countries, my thanks to all the contestants, my thanks to all the mentors, the judges, over 200 of them if you count the country judges, the sponsors, the media, and everyone who have been a huge supporter of this revolution called Young Chef Olympiad. And as Abdullah was mentioning, in that coffee shop in London, and me, David, Ron, were talking about something global, something that can bring the young people of the world together, something that is much more than just a culinary competition, something that can foster brotherhood, foster friendship, foster unity, something that can build the bridges. And I think today I can say with a lot of confidence that yes, together we have done it. Together we have able to achieve a major part of our vision. And once again, like to thank all of you. Without any of you, this would not have been possible. Today, the popularity of the Young Chef Olympiad has become so famous throughout the world. People are absolutely aware of the Young Chef Olympiad. And that, I think, the credit goes to our mentors, our judges, and our repeat contestants, repeat universities and colleges and institutions, and to the great effort of the team at IIHM over the last 8 years who have made impossible possible. And I mean it when I say impossible possible. It was almost impossible in 2015. It was almost impossible in 2022. But in spite of that, 45 nations are out here going to fight for that gold stock, that gold torque, and for that trophy, and of course, for that pride. The question is all about pride. Here you are representing not yourself, you are representing your country, you are representing your institution, and that pride is so important. As we come to the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad, I think one of the important things that I must mention is our commitment towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we at YCO are absolutely committed to the goals, and we will be ever be committed to the goals, because for the world to survive, for the young people, for the world is very important for the young people, because they are going to live for many more years. The climate change, the environment, and it's our responsibility to make sure that it goes on. And I'm sure this particular theme of the SDG is going to be extremely helpful to all of the young people in the world. I must thank the Honorable Secretary General of the United Nations World Tourism Organization, UNTWO, Zurab, for his very, very commendable quote, and for his support to the IIHM Global Center for Hospitality and Tourism Research, for his support for sustainability, and for his support to develop the young people in these very difficult times which the world is facing. I just quote one sentence from a very insightful thought from Zurab. Quote, "This is a pivotal time for the global tourism and hospitality. Now that the sector has firmly established itself as just as a major economic force, but also the key part of the global sustainability agenda, it is becoming increasingly important that the continued growth is managed responsibly," unquote. I can commit to His Excellency, the Secretary General of United Nations, that we at Young Chef Olympiad are fully committed to the SDGs and your vision, and we will take it forward for the benefit of the world, for the benefit of the young people who are the owners of the world in the years to come. So today, as we carry on with this lovely evening, let me once again take this huge opportunity of thanking all the judges, all the mentors, all the chef contestants, all the research participants, all the sponsors, media, and everyone. Forgive me if I'm missing anybody. And most importantly, the team at IIHM and the Young Chef Olympiad organizing team. Thank you all for making this day to come true. Because there was a time when we thought, well, we will possibly skip 2022. And today, we are not skipping it, we are celebrating it. We're celebrating it with the same vigor as we celebrated 2015, when we started the Young Chef Olympiad with just a meager 15 nations. But today, it has become a worldwide revelation, not just for the culinary world, but for the young people of the world all over. I would like to thank Professor David Foskett. Very special thank to David Foskett, whose continued guidance, whose continued mentorship has seen us through for all these years. Very special thank to Sanjeev Kapoor for agreeing to give all his support as a principal judge and a mentor. Very special thank to our marketing director, Sunil Hoon, and the entire team. And of course, my very good friend, Ron Scott, who had been always like a pillar of success, a pillar of strength whenever we are in any kind of trouble. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for everything. And please be with us. And touch wood, God willing, we will be up there physically in the 9th Young Chef Olympiad 2023 in India. And that is a promise. And I'm sure that we all are praying for that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, everyone in the world who is a supporter of the young people. Thank you very much, all the participants. And I wish all the participants of the Young Chef Olympiad all the very best for the next 5 days of very, very tough and grueling competition with 176 cameras, with over 200 judges, and with over 150 iconic hospitality stalwarts in the symposiums and seminar. This is going to be actually one of the biggest Young Chef Olympiad that the universe have ever seen. Thank you so much. And from me, my team, my judges, and everyone, namaskar, and thank you to all of you. Thank you.
The Young Chef Olympiad 2020 contestants have reached the city of joy today. The IIHM story began in Kolkata. Now it has spread all across the country, and it boasts of an incredible state-of-the-art global campus in the city of its origin that connects its students to the rest of the culinary world. A series of events were lined up for the day, each with a different meaning, message, and purpose. First up were presentations by top 10 countries chosen for their best sustainable practices. The presentations addressed the impending global concern of food wastage and food shortfall and strategies adopted by the institutes to fight these concerns. The second event saw an engaging talk by Chef John Wood, where he took the young chefs and their mentors behind the scenes of the food industry, particularly the business and management aspects of it. What followed next was an MOU signing session between Dr. Suborno Bose, Chairman and CEO, International Young Chef Olympiad 2020, and the 55 participating countries to ensure academic collaboration between them. The day also saw IIHM's Food Aid initiative being endorsed and supported by all the guests present. But what topped it all was, of course, the grand announcement of the names that would earn some of the contestants a spot in the finals. The finals that will give one contestant amongst many the title of Young Chef Olympiad 2020 and another the Young Chef Olympiad Plate Trophy.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sure all of you are watching this around the world are thinking, why is this happening online? Looking at all the videos, you're thinking, when will we go live in person? Ladies and gentlemen, as Dr. Bose said, God willing, next 9th International Young Chef Olympiad, maybe we are here all together. Moving forward, I'd like to invite Professor David Foskett, MBE, CMA, Chairman Panel of Judges, YCO, Chairman International Hospitality Council UK, member of the Academy of Culinary Arts and the Craft Guild of Chefs, to please come and say a few words. Over to you, Professor David Foskett.
Thank you, Abdullah. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, Professor Foskett, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the background. There's something gone wrong with my computer, but We'll get it fixed. Well, thank you, Abdullah. Special thanks to Dr. Bose, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It is for me a tremendous honor and pleasure to be part of this wonderful competition. 2 years ago, we were all hit tragically by COVID. And last year, we continued with the spirit of the YCO virtual. And many people said it can't be done. Well, it was done, and it was done triumphantly, because this competition is about uniting the world, uniting the youth of the world in hospitality and culinary arts, in peace, in harmony, in understanding and sharing knowledge. We are all, one of us, teachers, and we're all learners. We can all learn for one another. And food links us all together, regardless of our background, our culture, our religion, or where we are in the world. And what the YCO has done the last 2 years is shown us that we can conquer the unpredictable. We can conquer COVID, and we can learn to live with it. IIHM, Dr. Bose and his team, has shown great light in an age which has been full of darkness. IIHM has created that light, that hope for the youth of the world. The youth of the world have suffered much during this COVID-19 pandemic. They have had to close the colleges, close the universities, study online, and that's had serious consequences to the youth of today. But the IIHM, the light that's shown, has shown us great hope, and the spirit of YCO lives on. It's a celebration of youth and the next generation that will hopefully change the world for the better. I remember when I was studying philosophy, I remember the teacher saying that philosophers have tried to interpret the world, but you have the power to change the world. And we hope that the youth of tomorrow will change the world for us with the spirit of the YCO. And the YCO has taken on the United Nations 17 sustainable goals in the Diamond Research Project. This is the start, but this will be a feature every year for the YCO, because the young people are obviously so concerned about the planet and what they're inheriting. And I want to say something about this competition, because there are many cookery competitions. But what makes this so special? Not because it's international, but it takes on the issues of the world, such as the sustainable goals. It takes on the kitchen management, because it's not just a cookery or culinary competition. It is a professional chef competition for the young people. And the young people who are competing are ambassadors, not just for hospitality, but for their country. and they should congratulate themselves even before they start the competition. Congratulate them, give themselves a pat on the back and say, well done, I'm in the Young Chef Olympiad. And the mentors for taking on this challenge, I congratulate you and I thank you. And of course, the international judges who give their time freely, voluntary, to make this such a success. They are themselves well experienced international judges who are at the very top of their profession, and they're giving something back to the youth of tomorrow, and that's so important. We are privileged to have our international judges, and we thank them. We also must thank the people behind the scenes of IIHM that make this possible. Without them, we wouldn't have a competition. They work tirelessly to make this a success. To the adjudicators, my colleague, Mr. Ron Scott, Mr. Paul Jarvis, Dr. Zenobia Nardenshaw, Colson Hussein, they work very hard and they have such a spirit, such an interest in the youth of tomorrow. And what this competition does, it raises the profile of hospitality. And governments around the world during this pandemic have begun to realize the importance of hospitality, not just as a benefit to the gross national product and income and economic benefit, but the benefit of society, of bringing people together, of making people happy. During lockdown, restaurants were closed, bars were closed, hotels were closed. Cities and towns were like a ghost town. People couldn't meet, and this affected their mental health. So hospitality gives so much to society, so much benefit to our well-being, where we meet people, where we socialize with people. Hospitality has so much to offer humanity. To be hospitable is to be human. And governments around the world are beginning to realize the such importance of hospitality. We in the UK are emerging from the pandemic. Things are gradually getting back to normality. And I hope this continues throughout the world, so that next year we can all be back in India for the Young Chef Olympiad. And if we are, then it's got to be a world celebration that the flame is burning vividly. Fiat lux is the Latin, let there be light. And hospitality creates that light. It creates that hope. The Young Chef Olympiad is the light, is the hope that we all look forward to in the future. And I wish every country, every participant, every mentor, great success in the 5 days ahead. And I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful competition, a professional chef competition. That's what we are all about, a hospitality competition, bringing together people throughout the world in peace and harmony, and we can learn from one another. Remember, we are all teachers, we are all learners, we have much to share. So thank you very much for listening, and I'm sure it's going to be a most wonderful 5 days. And I congratulate you all for what you have done so far. And of course, I cannot finish without thanking Dr. Suborno Bose for his inspiration, for his commitment in bringing this together again this year. So thank you all and good luck. And I see you in the next 5 days. Well done.
Well, thank you. Thank you so very much, Professor David Foskett. Woo! All right, can we give a big round of applause to Professor David Foskett? If all of you could give a clap. Everybody, I can see you clapping. Chef Terry Jenkinson, I can see you clapping. I can see Indonesian Embassy clapping. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, now I'd like to invite a celebrity, a man who does not need any introduction, who's received the 4th highest civilian award in India from President Pranab Mukherjee. Put on your hands together to please welcome Padma Shri, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. All right, there he is. Over to you, Chef Sanjeev.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. Thank you very much, Suborno, Bose. Thank you, IIHM. Thank you, Professor David Foskett. I don't know why they get me to speak after you, because you keep everyone, you make them speechless with your thoughts, your expression, and it's so inspirational. I keep on listening to you, and I know that there is so much that has been said. There is so much that needs to be said, but I think what needs to be said is by the young chefs who would be performing for next few days, and the world will be watching them. I know that there's been talk, and we have seen in the last 2 years how Olympic games, whether they will happen, they will not happen, what time, when they will happen, whether it is possible or not. But Young Chef Olympiad, there is no confusion about that. The resolve is so sure that it will happen no matter what. And what a sight it was last year when it happened seamlessly. And this year it has become bigger with the technology. I am completely and truly amazed. I'm used to cameras, but the battery of cameras, over 175 cameras put across the world in over 40 countries, day and night, monitoring everything, checking everything, all the minutest of details, all the eyes of the judges from all across the world are on them, just to make sure that they deliver the best, just to make sure that they shine, they make the industry shine, the culinary industry shine. Like David Foskett said, that the world world of hospitality has changed. The governments are now beginning to see that this industry has lots to offer, and their effort, lots to give it to the world. Then I'm sure that in years to come, people will realize in testing times what hospitality industry contributed with and continues to excel. I'm sure that we will remember these times. I know in India that many people have been skeptical. I know that the institutes, many institutes in this industry, the intake is not what it generally is, normally is. And that skepticism, the only way to fight that is by showing the world that no matter what, nothing can stop excellence in hospitality, excellence in culinary field, and the 8th Young Chef Olympiad is a testament to that resolve. And I'm sure that all the participants, everybody will put in their best. The mentors, I know the grueling times they put all the contestants to, and I've seen the contestants over the years, and then this 8th year, I'd like to wish them all the best. And this year is special because United Nations Sustainable Development Goals is something that YCO is supporting. And as a principal judge of this contest, I would say that we would take these United Nations goals beyond the boundaries of the YCO. We'll make sure that not just the institutes that are there in India, not just IIHM, which has taken the lead in this, but other educational institutes in this category follow them and follow them with their complete heart. It's not just the words that are there. And I encourage all the people who are associated with this industry. The United Nations has 17 SDGs. Go through them. See how you can contribute as one person. And that power of one is the collective power, which we are seeing through this. I can assure you that collectively, we can create that difference. Let's show the world that how, no matter how big the ask is, that when we come together, we can move the needle. It is when United Nations says that let's fight poverty, whether it's sustainability, whether it's inequality, whether it is clean water, whether it's electricity for everybody. I think if the industry, the whole hospitality industry, which represents so many souls, so many bodies, I'm sure we can move the needle. Let's resolve to move that needle and let us not just only excel at what we do best, what we cook best. Let's make this world a better place to live in, and let YCO, the 8th YCO, show the world that light. And with those words, and Dr. Bose and his team, you continues to amaze all of us, continue to do that job. Really, really proud and thankful for putting this all together, bringing smiles on all the people. When we see this, we believe that there's no problem in the world. There is no Omicron, there is nothing. We believe that world is beyond normal. So thank you for giving us this belief. The whole team rocks, wishing all the contestants very best, and a big thanks to all the judges from all across the world with folded hands. Thank you very much for taking this time, making sure that you are there with us and doing this job. Big thank you to all the mentors. Again, all the best to all the contestants, and IIHM, you rock. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so very much, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, for logging in and sharing your views to us and to our students and to the global audiences. We all love you, and thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, who had logged in and was talking to you live. Moving forward, let's invite the next personality who's going to come and talk. Is the Master Chef India judge, author, restaurateur, food film producer, the most handsome chef on television. Let's welcome the handsome hunk, Chef Ranveer Brar. There he is, my friend. All right, there you are. Over to you, Chef Ranveer.
Hi, Abdullah, Dr. Bose, Dr. Foskett. I can see Chef Rahul and all the co-judges. Fantastic seeing all of you. And I think congratulations to IIHM once again, to Dr. Bose for pulling this through. This has been extremely tough for a lot of us, actually for most of us. And sometimes when you believe, okay, now how is it going to happen now? And when you still make it happen, that's when miracles happen. And I think this is a miracle that's happening. And it's not just a miracle because we are still doing this. It's a miracle because it shows light to the industry that irrespective of the constraints of what we are facing right now, it is possible to create magic. It is possible to continue to amaze the world, to make it a better place. And I think there's something for the entire industry to learn, which is perseverance. The fact that this edition is happening is purely perseverance and the magic that technology can do. I'm super excited. For me, I think for everybody across the world, not just me. This is a true celebration. This is a true celebration of people who believe in the magic of food, not just to make people happy, but to make the world a better place. And I think it's year on year. I do believe, we are making the world a better place by bringing in like-minded people who have the right ideas, the right motivation, and the right thought to take the industry forward. And I think for everybody who's going to be participating, if it's the first time that you're participating, this is one of its kind. You're in for a treat. We would have loved to, for all the students, we would have loved to see you. We would have loved to mentor you, meet you, but we are still looking forward as judges to contribute, to make you better and to learn from you. Because every year, one of the things that we judges look forward to is learning from you. And congratulations to all the participants, to all the mentors, and congratulations to all the judges. Dr. Bose, congratulations. You've shown light to the industry by saying whatever happens, this will happen. And that is fantastic. The fact that it's happening is fantastic. Abdullah, you're looking dapper. God bless. All the best.
All right. Thank you so much, Chef Ranveer. Thank you for coming and speaking to us. And thank you for that compliment. I owe you a chocolate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chef Ranveer Brar. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to all those people who've just tuned in. You're watching the opening ceremony of the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next 7 days, 176 cameras across 40 countries are going to record every little move on 24 time zones, making over 150 chef judges logging and judge the world's most biggest culinary competition. Young Chef Olympiad brings you 124 guest sessions that are going to beam knowledge the next 5 days across the 3 channels that we have for our students, not only for the students of IIHM, but for the students of the globe, the students of all the colleges who can tune in and listen to the industry stalwarts. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, I'd like to introduce you to the YCO Anthem. And as the anthem goes, I'll request you to put your hand on your heart, ladies and gentlemen, because this hand connects us all. This heart connects us all. This anthem connects us all. This anthem is the reason why we are here. This anthem is the anthem of the Young Chef Olympiad. Request everybody to switch on your cameras. Put your hand on your heart, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what connects us all. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have the anthem, please. The anthem that connects us all, ladies and gentlemen. YCO! YCO!
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do and give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on the plate. YCO!
We are the champs, we are the young chefs. We dare to do, give it our best. We light the fire, sizzle and bake. Heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the YCO Anthem that connects us all, that connects all the entire world, the entire globe. That's Anthem, ladies and gentlemen. All right, moving forward, it's time for me to introduce the judges. The judges, the people behind the show who make this competition a success. Well, let's watch and let's have a look at our judges.
Professor David Foskett, MBE, CMA, Chairman, Panel of Judges, YCO. Member of the Academy of Culinary Arts and the Craft Guild of Chefs. Sanjeev Kapoor, Principal Judge and Chief Mentor at YCO. Famous Indian celebrity chef, entrepreneur and television personality, received the Padma Shri Award, 4th highest Indian national honour, from the then President Pranab Mukherjee. Andreas Muller, Chief Judge at YCO. He is the Director, Western Cuisine Operations and Training, at the International Culinary Institute, ICI, of the Vocational Training Council, VTC, Hong Kong. John Wood, Lead and Senior Judge, Kitchen Management. He is a Michelin-starred chef and the Director of Kitchen Cut. He has been in the industry for 37 years as a chef at some of the most prestigious establishments in the world. Sanjay Kuk, Chief Judge, India, Culinary Director of IIHM. Chef Kuk, with more than 3 decades of professional experience in many facets of hospitality industry, has experience in running operations at star hotel kitchens, standalone chains, institutional catering, airline catering. Chef Gary McLean, Lead and Senior Judge at YCO, is the National Chef of Scotland and winner 2016's edition of MasterChef, The Professionals. Chef McLean now is the Executive Chef of City of Glasgow College, Scotland. Stuart Littlejohn, Lead and Senior Judge at YCO, former Executive Chef of the prestigious Oxford and Cambridge Club in London for over 28 years. Enzo Oliveri, Lead and Senior Judge at YCO, celebrity chef with 6 restaurants across London and Sicily. Chef George Smith, Lead and Senior Judge at YCO, Senior Lecturer at TU Dublin University. World Master Chef and AMP, Instructor of Culinary Arts at TU Dublin University. Garth Strobel, Lead and Senior Judge at YCO, acclaimed South African chef, Judge for the World Association of Chef Societies and co-proprietor of the South African Chefs Academy. Chef Brain Turner, CBE, Senior Judge at the YCO. He is on TV from last 3 decades on BBC and other channels and awarded numerous awards across his career. Created a CBE for his services to tourism and training in the catering industry. Chris Galvin, Senior Judge at YCO. Michelin-starred chef from London, owner of the Galvin restaurants and several French restaurants across UK. Carl Guggenmoos, Senior Judge at the YCO, is the Dean Emeritus and owner, Diversity Goals. Carl Guggenmoos has served at Johnson & Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island, since 1988 and is currently the University Dean of Culinary Development. Anton Edelman, Senior Judge at YCO, is a celebrated cookbook author and has appeared as a castaway on the BBC radio shows. Former Executive Chef at the Savoy, London. Anton's cooking style is modern and international, combining English classics and dishes with a strong French influence. Chef Parvinder Bali, Senior Judge at YCO, is the Program Manager of Culinary Services at the Oberoi Centre of Learning and Development. He has authored many books like Food Production Operations, Theory of Bakery, Quantity Food Production, and many more. Avijit Ghosh, Senior Judge at YCO, is a corporate pastry chef based out of Bangalore and has been with it for 10 years. Chef is the brand ambassador for the Belgian chocolate company, Callebaut, and leads the patisserie and chocolateries for SMOOR Chocolates. Rahul Akakar, Senior Judge, is a renowned Indian chef and restaurateur who owns Qualia Hospitality LLP. He has inarguably transformed India's culinary landscape. Abhijit Soha, Senior Judge at YCO, is the founding director and chef at Avant-Garde Hospitality Private Limited. Stephen Carter, Chef Judge at YCO, an active member of the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts, the Crafts Guild of Chefs and the League of Club Chefs. His focus is to inspire future generations of aspiring chefs with education, knowledge and experience. Richard Larkin, Judge at YCO, Managing Director at the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts, which is Britain's leading professional membership association of head chefs, head pastry chefs, restaurant managers and suppliers, providing education, career opportunities and the recognition of talent and skills of current and future hospitality professionals. Peter Jones, MBE. Judge at YCO, Dean of eHotelier Academy, the global online portal for hospitality professionals. Henri Brossy, Chef Judge at YCO, is the former executive chef of Dorchester Hotel, London. He has been awarded Katie's Chef of the Year Award, Craft Guild of Chefs Banqueting Chef of the Year among several others. Stefan Hogan, Chef Judge at YCO, Executive Chef of the Corinthia Palace Hotel and Spa in Malta. Stefan Hogan has worked extensively in major cities of Europe and Africa. He has also been part of several competitions and won medals. David Graham, Chef Judge at YCO, Principal Lecturer for International Hospitality Management at Sheffield Hallam University, UK. David worked as an executive chef in leading international hotels in the UK and abroad. Mario Pereira, Chef Judge at YCO, Executive Chef at the Dorchester, UK. With a demonstrated history of working in the hospitality industry, he is skilled in catering, cooking, food preparation, hospitality industry, and management. Steve Monkley, Chef Judge at YCO, Consultant Chef at Steve Monkley Consultancy, UK. Working at the prestigious Royal Garden Hotel for over 14 years, Executive Head Chef Steve Monkley is well accustomed to the catering needs of an esteemed London five-star hotel. David McCown, MBE, FIH, Chef Judge at YCO, Head of Training and Quality, Accommodation and Commercial Services at the University of Sheffield, UK. Jeff Acott, MBE, Chef Judge at YCO, Fund Manager Army Catering Training Trust, UK. Shara Diwan, Chef Judge at YCO, celebrity chef with an exceptional record of service. Has experience in handling multiple clienteles and expertise in all facets of cooking and management of five-star hotels and restaurants. Sean Kenworthy, Chef Judge at YCO, is the Culinary Director of IIHM. He has extensive experience in over 50 projects, and counting, across hotels, restaurants, bars, cafes, confectionaries, retail, education etc. as owner consultant. Chef Paul Jarvis, adjudicator at YCO, is currently head of the Hospitality School at Westminster Kingsway College. Professor Ron Scott, FIH, adjudicator at YCO, International Director of Indismart Group, Director, IHC, London.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure for us to welcome all the judges here in this 8th International Young Chef Olympiad. This competition is not possible without you judges. It's your passion, your commitment, which makes Young Chef Olympiad very unique and which makes Young Chef Olympiad to what it is today. Today, we've become the world's biggest culinary Olympiad on planet Earth because of your commitment, because of your passion, because of you who have, invested your time in the youth of the entire globe. Thank you so very much. I'd also like to thank, our adjudicators, Paul Jervis, Ms. Kulsum Hussain, Dr. Zenobia Nadir Shah, MBE as well. And I'd now like to request Professor Ron Scott, FIH, Chief Adjudicator, YCO, and Secretary General, International Hospitality Council, London, to come and say a few words. Over to you, Mr. Scott.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. Well, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. It's lovely to see so many people here. At the last count, I looked and saw it's over 480 people were at one point watching the proceedings, etc. Tremendous coverage. A lot has already been said, and we've heard from Dr. Bose and Professor Foskett and Sanjeev, Kapoor and Ranveer, Brar, and there's really not an awful lot more to say, except that it really is that, you know, exactly a year ago today, we were doing exactly what we're doing now, the opening ceremony for the YCO 2015. But it was different a year ago because we were doing it online, we were doing it virtual. We were going into new territory. The following 5-6 days, we weren't absolutely sure what was going to happen, despite all the planning and everything else. But at the end of 6 days, we emerged at the end of five fabulous days of competition with with fabulous winners, great competitors, great dishes being prepared. This year, sadly, COVID is still having a major impact on everything that we do and on our lives. But we are coming through it, and that's the good news. However, it's good that, for example, we've seen some countries this year competing who weren't able to compete last year because of lockdowns and restrictions, etc. Sadly, we have lost 1 or 2 countries who were planning to compete this year, but who now can't because of similar situations. They're a great and a sad loss, and they're all great friends of ours. We have tried to learn from last year's experiences, and we are sure that everybody is really going to enjoy the next 5 days of competition. Everything is set up, everything is organized, we're all ready to go. The only thing we haven't been able to sort out is tasting. Our judges still cannot taste the food that is being presented by our competitors. That's the one thing we haven't been absolutely able to crack. But we are well supported by chefs from each country who are coming in to do that job for us. And we must express a special thanks to all of them. So tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock GMT time, the first 2 groups of students, competitors, will be starting in the battle towards the eventual award of the gold medal. I wish all the competitors with their mentors all the very, very best over the next 5 days of competition. Good luck, do your best, and importantly, relax. Don't get too uptight, just enjoy it. You know what you're doing, it's something you do well, and so therefore enjoy it. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Ron, for logging in all the way from Scotland, and it was a pleasure to listen to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, that was Ronald Scott, Chief Adjudicator, Young Chef Olympiad. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
We are hospitality.
We will rise.
We will not fall.
We will stand tall. We will answer the call.
We will bounce back.
There'll be days when things seem bad.
Life may seem unfair.
Keep your cool, do not get mad. Breathe out, don't despair.
Just say, I'll bounce back.
Bounce, 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 bouncing back. Whoa.
We are hospitality.
We unite the world
through love
and hope
and service.
Things won't always go to plan.
Life won't always be perfect.
Just keep on going, do the best that you can. Keep things in perspective.
And say, I'll bounce back.
Bounce, 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 bouncing back. Ooh, yeah. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off and bounce back.
Bounce, 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 bouncing back. Whoa.
Just say bounce back.
We are hospitality.
We will rise.
We will not fall.
We will stand tall. We will answer the call.
We will bounce back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here now proceeding for the unveiling of the trophy. And I'll request everybody to take on your masks for the photo op. And I will request Dr. Bose now to unveil the trophy and, of course, to declare the opening of the Olympiad. Dr. Bose, this is for you. And as you unveil and reveal the trophy.
Thank you very much. In a few seconds from now, we are going to unveil the most glittering trophy, the trophy for the 8th IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad 2022. And there we go. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put on your hands together. This is the trophy. Woo! Declare the ceremony, sir. If you could declare the ceremony.
It's my great pleasure and honor to declare the 8th IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad 2022 open. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That's the trophy that connects us all, ladies and gentlemen. The world's biggest culinary Olympiad across 40 countries, 24 time zones, 176 cameras, all will boil down to this one big trophy. This is the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the trophy. That's, the excitement that always goes, where Dr. Bose holds this trophy. Woo! Everybody, there we go. All right, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are moving towards the oath-taking ceremony. I'll request the Indian contestant, Saurav Valentine Gomes, to kindly come up over here, Saurav, and stand next to Dr. Bose. While you take oath, I'll request you to raise your right hand while administering the oath, and I will hold the mic for you. I'll request all the contestants to please switch on your cameras, raise your right hand while the oath is being read out. All the contestants who have logged in from different parts of the world, please raise your right hand as Saurav, on your behalf, reads out the oath for this Young Chef Olympiad 2022. Please go ahead, Saurav.
In the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part in the Young Chef Olympiad, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to the competition with a fair play, in true spirit of Olympiad, for the glory of the culinary world and the honor of our country. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Thank you so very much for listening to this oath, and thank you to all the contestants for taking the oath. Thank you.
The 6th edition of IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad is back in a bigger, better and a grander avatar. A massive event in scale and magnitude, this is the only culinary contest in the world that brings together contestants from across the 4 points of the compass: East, West, North and South. A whopping 55 countries are part of this year's edition. For anyone embarking on a culinary journey, to stake a claim at the coveted title of IIHM International Young Chef Olympiad is always a dream. The reason to participate are many as well. For some, it is about raising their country's flag high. For others, it's about making new friends. For some, it's about learning from each other. But for everyone, it is mostly about being part of an endeavor that simply unites the world with a singular love for food.
This Olympiad is to bring the young people from all over the world under a single platform. So that one hand we have got a competition, which is a very tough competition. On the other hand, we have got a lot of bonding, friendship, getting united together, and they become friends for life.
The opening ceremony saw some of the biggest names from the hospitality sector, all of them particularly applauding the underlying theme of sustainability this year.
Sustainability is the theme, and we want to really press very aggressively to be sustainable, especially in India.
The opening ceremony also saw a unique assimilation of cultures, different languages, different attires, different ideas as the young chefs took to the stage.
I think it's a major platform to bring all the world together, not just students, but all the world together. We must work together in peace and harmony and communication. Build bridges, not walls, to work together.
The journey for this year's edition has only begun. There will be many new stories written, many new bridges built through food as the IIHM Young Chef Olympiad 2020 unfolds over the next few days.
All right, moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I'll request the mentor from England, Chef Christopher Baston from Westminster Kingsway College, to take oath on behalf of all the mentors. Chef, if you may please raise your right hand while you administer or read out the oath. And I'll request all the other mentors to raise your hand as the oath ceremony is underway. Over to you, Chef, for reading out the oath.
In the name of all the coaches of the Young Chef Olympiad, I promise that we shall commit ourselves to ensuring that the spirit of hospitality and fair play is fully adhered to and upheld in accordance with the fundamental principles of Olympiad. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Chef, for reading out the oath, and thank you to all the mentors for raising your right hand while the oath was being taken. Moving forward, I'll request Chef John Wood, lead and senior judge, kitchen management, to take oath on behalf of all the judges. Chef, if you may please raise your right hand while you read the oath, and I'll request all the other judges to raise your right hand as the oath is being taken. Over to you, Chef John Wood, for the oath ceremony.
Thank you, Abdullah. In the name of all the judges and officials, I promise that we shall officiate Young Chef Olympiad with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern the true spirit of hospitality. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Chef John Wood, for reading out the oath, and thank you to all the judges for raising your hand and for participating in the oath-taking ceremony. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Young Chef Olympiad flame, the flame that connects us all, the flame that is the reason of our existence, the flame that binds us all. May we have the flame, please? Let's watch the flame.
We light the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on a plate.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the flame that connects us all, the flame that binds us all. Young Chef Olympiad is there because of this flame, ladies and gentlemen, and this torch is the torch that comes every year to reinforce that culinary world stands together. Culinary world is there together in times of happiness, in times of sadness. No matter what, no matter where, come what may, whether there is any COVID or no COVID, Young Chef Olympiad continues, and because of this flame. Thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. I'll request Mr. Ronald Scott to please come back for the vote of thanks. Over to you, Mr. Ron Scott.
Hello, thank you again, Abdullah. This bit of the ceremonies, and when I'm asked to give a vote of thanks, is a very special time for me because I get the chance to have the last word, which is very unusual because in my house, that usually falls to my wife to have the last word. So thank you very much, Abdullah, for leading us through and introducing everything in your own inimitable style. Thank you also to all our main speakers and to all the others and the mentors and the competitors and all the supporters in IIHM and the members of the College of International Institute of Hospitality Management Fellowship. Thank you all for joining us here today and everybody else who's looked in. Thank you again, as Abdullah said at the beginning, to all our sponsors. We cannot do this without you. And that just leaves us to say thank you to the main man who was the great idea behind this whole thing, Dr. Suborno Bose. Thank you all very, very much. And please enjoy the rest of your day. And we look forward to seeing you joining us at any time you are able to during the next 5 days. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much, Ron. And for the spirit of Young Chef Olympiad, may we wave at each other from around the world. Everybody, if you could wave at the camera, everybody waving together because of the Young Chef Olympiad, torch and anthem. And this wave connects us all. This wave is the reason why we connect every year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll request only the contestants, mentors, and judges to stay back for the press briefing. Thank you, everyone, and a big, big thank you to our gold sponsor, ASPD, American Skills and Personality Development, Raju Sharma, for your support, for being the gold sponsor. Thank you for watching the opening ceremony of the world's biggest Culinary Olympiad, Young Chef Olympiad, and all of you were tuned in to watch the 8th International Young Chef Olympiad opening ceremony live. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for being there. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, and request only the contestants, mentors, and judges to stay back. The press briefing will start in 1 minute. Thank you, love you, and bye-bye.
YCO.